morning, everybody. On this still very warm autumn day in southern Ontario, I just wanted to do a little catch-up and give you a little challenge. I would like to get some input as to what my next project will be. In the meantime, since my last one, I have made a little battery-operated signal tracer, and it was a challenge fitting it in. Let me get this a little closer. I haven't labeled it or anything yet, but we've got power switch. As you can tell, it's got a battery in it and it's working. And there's the range switch. First is off, and then it's times 1, and then it's times 10, and then it's times 100. So you would use that on a particularly high output signal that you're tracing. This is the volume control, and on the side there's a switch for high or low gain. Again, I haven't done any labeling of it yet, and I had a problem. You can probably hear there's a hum, and when I had it on the bench right where I was testing it, the hum was really severe, and it disappeared when I turned off the bench. So I was busy unplugging things right, left, and center. See, now it's pretty quiet, background hum. I put it near the camera and it picks up hum. There was something on the bench causing it, and I thought it was every little thing. I unplugged, turned off, disconnected, all sorts of things. Then I found, much to my dismay, that the, see if I can find one. Now there's one bad actor. These little wall warts. They are noisy. They're awful. When you plug them in and you don't have any USB connection to it, they're fairly quiet. But the minute that you draw power by hooking something up to it, and I had my new bench multimeter hooked up to it, it just went crazy in this thing. This would explain why I have very bad AM reception on the bench here. There's so many things that radiate signals, disturbing signals, that are just pathetic. At any rate, what I might do, because this is a plastic case, this is just a surround sound speaker that I managed to cram in a PC board and all these switches and stuff. What I might do in the winter is take everything out of it again and line it with some this sticky aluminum foil tape, like the metal duct tape, and when I reinstall everything, it should be grounded through the BNC connector. I just have to make sure that where I mount the PC board, that nothing's going to short to that, and that should quiet it down somewhat. In the meantime, when you're actually working on circuits, I may not need the extreme high gain on anything. I'm also considering putting in some kind, either in the probe and have a what do you call it? Demodulator. Yeah, what do you call it? A demodulator probe of some sort, so I can probe around IF and RF for signals on AM radios, I guess. At any rate, that's what I've been doing. I'll just turn it off, save the battery. Oh, that's one more thing I haven't done. I totally forgot putting in a little LED bulb, like a red one. Okay, now, the next project that I sort of have to get going is, let me put the lights back on and see if I can move you. Pardon the jiggling. Oh dear. Get this turned down. Focus on that if I can do that. Let's widen that up a bit. Okay, this is a Clairtone. I think it's a 300. I can't really remember the model of the chassis. I've had this forever, and I rebuilt it to the tune of a Pioneer receiver using 6BM8s, because what it had in it was 6GW8s, and they're horrendously expensive and not easily available. So I converted it. I also upgraded the output transformers. I stole them from another chassis. The Clairtone output transformers were absolutely horrendous. At any rate, then I did the biggest boo-boo, and it just turned me right off. If you can see the dial scale, this faceplate was corroded. Whatever it's made out of, pot metal, I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, it was severely corroded. So I thought, okay, I'll take everything off and I'll sand it down and I'll paint it, okay, with hammer tone paint, which is fine. So rather than take the glass off, I put some painter's tape over it. And then when everything was done and looking good, I removed the painter's tape, and it took all the letters, the numbers I should say, for the AM and FM scale right off. And I sat there for like 15 minutes in total shock. And because of that, I got turned off and I just put it aside. I didn't know what on earth I was going to do. As you can see, I've got numbering up here. I did it with my label maker, white on clear, and it sort of works, but it doesn't look all that good. So I don't know where I've got, no, I haven't got it here, but I scrapped a receiver, solid state receiver from some brand called Viking, I guess, but I saved the dial scale, and it's almost perfect for this, but it would have to be mounted on the back. It's not on glass, it's on a piece of aluminum. At any rate, that's my next project. So now it comes down to what information I can give you to anyone who's interested in making a decision or helping me make a decision what my next project will be after I do this. Okay, now there's 4 items that I want to do, and it will be up to my faithful readers or watchers, viewers, that's you people, to make a decision as to which one I'll do next. So I'd be very interested into what your decision would be. Hang on and I'll reposition and we'll take a closer look at what the options are. Okay, first option is this Zenith transoceanic multiband tube portable, it's heavy as heck, radio. It runs on batteries and it also can be plugged in. I've wanted one of these for ages. I had a very nice fellow in a city not far away give this to me. And I gratefully took it. So I have powered it up and it does work. It needs recapping, needs a heck of a good cleaning. All the switches and everything are bad. The case is dusty. I don't know how much I want to do with this. And there's a big crack in there. The wave magnet antenna was broken literally in half, and it's an impressive thing. It's I took it apart, fixed it. The crack is still there, but at any rate, that's fixed. So clean up and recapping and any resistors and any tubes, whatever, that can be done. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is a very interesting thing. Now, I'm old enough that, let's zoom in a bit, that in my youth, almost every person had one of these on their bedside stand. It's an AM clock radio. Oh, it says solid state. Oh, fiddle. I was hoping it was tube. Well, I am surprised Okay. Well, we can still have a look at that. I'd rather do tube stuff. But the style of it just sort of screams 50s tube, All-American 5. At any rate, that's a possibility of doing. That would be number 2. And now I have to go out to the garage to show you number 3 and number 4. Okay, so hang on again. Okay. Had a slight power failure. My battery died on this camcorder. At any rate, we're now out in the garage on this blustery day, and this is the S600 Clairtone chassis that I did a overview video, I don't know, month and a half ago, or more than that. And it's got 6BQ5 in push-pull, and actually has very good output transformers. If I can flip this up. Oh! I'm surprised. Clairtone doesn't usually do very good. They're more than adequate for this. It's a lovely one. Okay. It's got a number of issues, switches, controls. The tuning gang is jammed, whatever, so I've got a few things that I have to do, and this will definitely be done. Alright, so that's item number 3. Now comes for the interesting one. Let me walk you down the other end of the garage. Okay. Now again, this is something that was given me by the same fella that gave me the Transoceanic. I believe it's a farm radio. I haven't bothered looked up. It says, oh, I don't know, Brand X. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tubes, but it has this umbilical cord. Where is it? Okay, and this homemade power supply. So I think basically it was designed to run from, say, like a car battery, and then when you ran it down, you would take it in and exchange it or get it recharged. Now this is really rather rudimentary and crude in the wiring. I don't know. At any rate, I definitely want to give that a try. Yeah. It weighs a ton. I can't believe that. At any rate, should I turn it around, let you see the front? This thing must weigh 60 pounds. Alright, there it is. Missing some knobs. You can probably find the knobs. So it will be done. Okay, so that's radio number 4. So please, in comments, let me know which unit you'd like me to do first. And whichever one it is, I'll try and do most of the work on camera, although it's problematical. I think anybody who does these kind of videos readily admits that the actual work you do on camera is about 1/3, and then the editing and publishing is quite substantially more, like another 2/3. At any rate, okay, so we got the first one, which is the Transoceanic. The second one is the GE solid state clock radio, and the third one is the Clairtone, and the fourth one is this Brand X. I'll have to do more research on it at any rate. So please put some comments in, as well as likes. People are very good for giving me likes on my videos, but I don't get an awful lot of comments, and I wouldn't mind some. But definitely, if you're interested in watching the next repair, restoration unfold, then let me know in a comment, and I'll tally everything up and see what the winning unit is. At any rate, have a good day. I'll give you a shot of our neighborhood here on this gray day. It certainly isn't the way it was for the last week or so, which has been extremely warm weather. We are dying for rain here. Even though the grass looks fairly green, we're out of well water. We've been using rainwater for, I don't know, about 3 weeks now. But anyhow, everybody have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.